So when you are ready to start creating your list, the best way to create your list is through the filtering feature right here. So we click on filter, and the first thing we want to do is you can filter by average investment, industry, or interest. So average investment is pretty straightforward. It's going to be the ranges of what investment you're looking for. The industry is more along the lines of what is this firm investing in? Just like we looked at the pie chart, it's based off of that. The interest is what are these firms talking about? And you can do all three at the same time. And so I'll just give you an example here. So let's click on industry. And let's say that, for example, I'm creating a Web3 game. So we click on apply. And what's going to happen is going to give me all the firms that are investing in games right now, just as an example. All right, so now let's say I want to take it a step further. So maybe my game has like an NFT component or is like heavy on AI or some other aspect where I need further filtering. Let's click on filter again. Actually, I'm going to add like one or two just to give you an example. So like I'm adding my selections here. I click on filter. I click on interests. Let's just say like NFT. Like I also have a game that has something to do with NFTs. I click on apply. Okay, great. And what's happened is that it has not selected, it hasn't erased my selections. So it still has these. So I'm just adding more now. And you can keep doing this. You just keep on adding until you're done and you feel like you have enough. And then what we'll do is we'll click on next. I'll just add like maybe one or two more, get some random ones. All right, great. Let's click on next. Cool. Now what we're going to do is we have all the people here in these firms. And if I'm a smart founder, I want to save my time. I'm going to click on this just so I filter immediately off of approachable. So I only want those who are actually approachable, that are highly engageable. So I'm going to select these guys, just add some examples, just randomly go through a few of them. Great. And one real large reason we created it this way is because we want to save founders time. So instead of going after the lows that are not going to get back in touch with you, or not even having this information to know who to approach, we want to immediately help you understand how to penetrate these accounts and get into conversations quickly. All right, great. We're going to click on next. And what's going to happen now is we have just gone through the VC firms, okay? Now we have a whole bunch of angels that are probably also interested in your project as well. And the angels, we're going to click on add. And what we're going to do is we're taking a look at 1800 angels, and it's the exact same thing. We're just adding to the list here. And so we click on filter, you filter them just exactly how we did previously. And then we click on save. Just grab one and save it. And what's going to pop up is the social listening feature. Now, social listening, what we're doing is we click in here like we want to be notified whenever somebody says something like Web3 game or games. Okay, enter. I will be alerted whenever my contacts mention Web3 games, or it could be NFT. It could be AI. It could be crypto. It could be blockchain. It could be whatever it is you want to learn or want to know about. The real goal for social listening is on the engagement side, and we're going to talk about engagement here in a minute. It's for you to be able to pop into a conversation online and show thought leadership, to show like the value of your project to these investors and be seen as an authority figure rather than somebody having their hand out asking for an investment like all the other hundreds of thousands of conversations they have with founders doing that exact same thing. So the goal is to get you into a conversation and engagement in such a way that there's value being provided up front or there's interest rather than just asking, hey, invest my project, this is why we're different, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm going to end this here and we're going to talk about engagement in the next video, which is the most important part.